In this video, I will be covering exactly what I've done in this world, and also, how do I turn the music here? I do not like this. I had to fix this. Okay, so I have Cat, which is one of my favorite music discs, but I'm sorry, I just can't hear myself over it. So, what I'm going to be doing in this video is I'm going to show you all this kind of stuff, and how I got perfect enchantments on these, which took so many hours. Like, it was painstaking work to get that. So, one way to usually get this kind of stuff is, well, there's actually a video with ant venom in it for a Enderman farm, but I do not have that. So what I do is I fish, I AFK fish, and I've almost broken this Unbreaking 3 Mending 1 Lore 2 rod. And let's just say that's very painful to see because that's very, very long amounts of fishing I have to do. But I have other materials, like I have gathered a lot of materials, and this cake has been here since day 4, and all kinds of stuff. I have literally found so many saddles while fishing, I don't even know what to do, and yeah. And this is a villager which did not escape, but I brought him over on a boat. He's going to be the first villager in the village I was literally making in survival, which destroyed an entire forest worth of wood. Which the entire area which we are standing at is actually they used to be all forest. Because by my base map, as you can see, there is a very large amount of building happening in this world. But you can see there was trees all over before this. It used to be a spruce and birch and oak forest, and then we destroyed it. And then we're now deeply regretting that because we don't have enough wood anymore. We literally have been having to just go walk like tens of thousands of blocks away just to get wood because we don't want to get rid of that natural look of the base with all these trees and stuff. And those are all grown trees from us. So yeah. And then this villager actually has some pretty OP trades. It has a sword for 2 emeralds, which is actually selling with an aspect 2, fire aspect 2 on it. And then once I get the journeyman, I'm gonna be pretty happy about that. Except for all my flint, I pretty much I haven't used up, but I threw it all in some lava, so I have been deeply regretting that. This is my small farm, which I don't even use anymore. Really, and that's Mountain Dog, and that's Jurgen3 from PewDiePie's Let's Play from Minecraft. But oh no, yeah, but I'm mending also on my armor after like literally painstaking hours of fishing. I was able to get that enchantment mending. This is Minecart Pig. He's infinitely stuck in this minecart rail. So yeah. This is my doghouse, even though most of my dogs are outside, like that one. And that's a community center, and this is a guest house. This is a town hall in which I had plenty of arguments with my friends in. And this is my chicken egg farm, which produces thousands upon thousands of eggs, per day. And then this is how it works, so the way they're just chilling in there, producing eggs while I keep breeding them. But while they're producing eggs, they get put into the water and they get dragged down into this hopper. And this hopper puts the eggs in this chest. I just emptied that chest about 2 hours ago. So wasn't not much happens in an hour. But let's head outside where the cobblestone generator is, and where some of my favorite redstone parts of this world exist. And this is a 3-part cobblestone generator. So instead of having to do all the work of trying to make sure I'm keeping up with all the cobblestone, I can have multiple lines of this going up. This is very loud and it hurts my ears actually, but you can have over 16 blocks, I think it is, just going through everything, or no, 24 blocks, but basically it just makes mining cobblestone so much easier, but I don't even use it anymore since I have a lot of cobblestone actually. Which these are redstone clocks that just happen to have a lever which holds off any of the anything that I don't really want. So now that it's over, so this is just Attenborough Tower because I call this little area Attenborough after David Attenborough, which the sign's not there anymore, but yeah. And it has the essential living needs, except for no one literally lives in it because it's just for show. It literally doesn't have anything in the chest. It was just a waste of wood. I really shouldn't have done it. It took like multiple trees to build. This is where we are going to spawn with the Wither, hopefully. And we're hoping to turn this all into obsidian later on. But that's going to take a very long time of basically nether portal duplications and all that. This is a mine which came around at like day 1 and it really sucked because zombies used to spawn in here so much. This is the underground caverns, which you can literally get to by going in the water because there's holes in the water which will lead to that. Which is the reason I found the cave, but then I ended up finding it in a better way, which made it much easier to get to. These are boat spider and boat chicken. If someone breaks it, I will literally kill them. So yeah. And then this is just a simple way of keeping everything in while you can go through. So after that, you find Cake Cave, which has my cousin's horse in it, and you get the farm obviously in it. And then if you come over here, you can find that we have a for-show potato farm. Like, I will very rarely use this. Oh, how did you spawn in here? The light level is about 15. And all that. So, basic. Oof, I'm gonna do it. I'll let him grow up first, though. Where did he go? Oh. But this is like just a little safe house I built in case something bad happens. Which I actually have food in there. Wow. The Nautilus shells and stuff I seem to have a lot of. After Bedrock got updated to 1.12 on console, all the lighting got screwed up, so I had to like completely redo this. That was very painful to watch. But this is actually a guest house, which has no actual use. And yeah. But I used to have a lot of diamonds, actually, and then I found mending books from a lot of fishing, and I almost broke it on Breaking 3, mending Lore 2 pickaxe. I mean, not pickaxe, but I am actually running low on the pickaxe durability. This is a newer pickaxe with Silk Touch, because I only use it like when I'm in the nether and stuff, just to get some glowstone. But yeah, out of all of this kind of stuff, it's just kind of there. I don't really mess with it over here. But I've been really working on, like, I have over 6 hours of just basically sitting around and trying to smelt some stuff. Okay. Then we have our protection here, which is some snow golems, which I use shears on to basically just make them have this derpy face, which I really like. And then we have iron golems, which have a 1 in 7,000 chance of spawning with villages with over 10 villagers. Here's some more dogs. Here's a villager, which is called a nitwit. Like, on the official Minecraft wiki, it is called a nitwit. Because, basically, you cannot trade with it because its profession, it does not exist. So, oh no, I hurt my dog. Basically, besides it being called a nitwit, we have my cat farm, which is literally farming cats, like, at crazy amounts. And then the villagers, which, when there's over 2 or 3 villagers, cats have I think, like, 75% chance to spawn 1 cat, and then it just graduates over time. The amount of time it takes and the amount of villagers it takes for this to happen. But the villagers, they actually breed very simply. They just literally, like, get stuck with each other, and then they have hearts and emerald effects appear. And then, like this, they just be born, and then they go to sleep immediately. Which, the only real way to basically breed the villagers is to have a lot of beds. I found this out the hard way when I only had 6 villagers. I didn't know that I needed more than probably 30 beds, I would say. And that's actually telling me that there's going to be a new villager here in a second. And that one. But, composting things are not here for just, like, no purpose. Because they just sit here so then I can have, like, more farmer villagers. So they can have their profession, and I just basically get random food for free because I can trade beetroot with them and then get emeralds and then buy cake. Like, this is a really bad trade, but once you get higher up, I really want that bell actually, since you can't craft it, which is very annoying. And then this is a cartographer. He can create empty maps for you, and he actually gave me this map right here. Or no, I think I crafted that one actually. But, yeah, and then we have a librarian who, after I get to level 5, I think literally sells me some pretty good stuff, and I actually want to buy these from her. What is this? Quick charge. Oh, that's for the crossbow. Okay, I'll have to get some books later. But after my cow farm starts being really annoying, all these blocks like this, the composters and the grindstones, they are just for professions. I don't actually use them, but if I wanted to, I would. And then this little area right here is for the fishermen, because when they have barrels, they can literally just sit there and fish. It's pretty cool to see. And then my iron golems, which I didn't even make, they spawned because my actual iron golem got killed, sadly. And then I think it like almost died, and then it ran off. And then a lot of villagers have been escaping and dying by zombies, so that's been a huge thing. That's been, like, literally killing over 10 villagers, and pretty annoying. But after that, after we leave this village, besides the fact that literally almost 2 babies were born since we've been here, we have our little, like, cove I liked, and then a little camp kind of thing right here. Oh, I actually have iron smelting in there. That's cool. And then Nautilus shells and stuff like that, which I want to build a conduit soon, because, you know, they're like my favorite thing. And then another minecart system and another raid from the villagers over here. Really? Why you do this to me? But after we get to the mob farm over here, it's a pretty simple one, which I'm pretty sure stopped working a while ago. And then we have a turtle farm right there, which I still need to find kelp. Like, that's very hard to find for some reason. And then this minecart system, I don't have enough iron to finish it. I mean, not iron, but gold to make powered rails. So basically, this is how a lot of stuff just... I don't really know how to say it, but a lot of the stuff that used to be here was all trees and stuff, and then we cut it all down. There's somehow still leaves there. We need to start planting trees again, because there's not enough, actually. And that'll be over there. But basically, these pistons shove zombies, which are up there, because they spawn in the dark. And they spawn... Sorry, it's just really annoying to hear. but they spawn zombies up there. Well, because it's dark and then the water pushes them into a hole. They fall into there. And then there's magma blocks, which cause damage to mobs as they're moving over time. And then basically these pistons keep pushing them around so they infinitely take damage, which makes life so much easier because I don't have to sit there and kill them. Even though it hasn't really been working since the new update, so thanks Mojang for basically destroying my mob farm, which took like literally over an hour to build. And then, oh my god, my villagers will fix it. But yeah, I have this guy maxed up. It is pretty fun to do this, and this is where I buy my cakes. I'll buy one right now, just because. And then I'll put it right here. Have a load of cake. And then I have more cats here. Because they keep spawning up on the hills. And then there's cats literally everywhere now. And I wish I had the villagers here. So, yeah. And that is almost all the base, except for there is one more thing I wanted to touch upon. And that is, if you ever join my world, be careful. Do never break the cobblestone that are just, like, randomly there. Like, that is literally going down the bedrock. So if you break that, you probably die. And then you have some stuff over here, which, like this. If you fall through that, you're dead. You fall through that, you're dead. I'm not joking. Like, you will die. I'm probably going to need to cover that up again. That's great. But as you can see on the base map, in a second, you'll be able to see where my cousin's house is. And my cousin's house is literally that big brown blob on the map. But it looks pretty nice, actually, once you get closer to it. And basically, in the house, that is actually the smaller part of the house. It very much extends through into the ground. And probably in a lot more places that I don't even know of. So yeah, that's a cool part. And let me just give you him a little house tour too, in case he ever starts a YouTube channel. So back to the fields, and with Minecart Pig we go. So basically, this is the start of his house, which used to be a literally 3x3 room with 2 beds and a chest with some torches. And then he made it into this, which that goes up into the higher parts of the house. And then he has a storage area right here, which a lot of the stuff isn't even filled. But that actually was like something we did find in a sunken ship. I forgot we even had that actually. Because it was actually in the new chunks, like the 1.12 chunks that generated. And then here's his dog and his dog bed. Here is like his chest and where he sleeps and stuff underground. And then up here is where the magic happens. Because he had literally only like 2 days ago, he built this little amazing house, which is, I don't know how many rooms it has, but he has like a lot, like not even a loft, but a little crawl space right there, just to have his, probably some extra stuff, but this is actually based off of a pillager outpost, if I'm correct. And he's probably going to live up here later on, which is just something I'm expecting, but yeah. So without further ado, I think that covers most of it, and yeah. Also, I'm broke, and I have like no diamonds anymore after I bought all this diamond armor because my armor broke, which included diamond armor, which is sad. And after wasting all those diamonds, not even wasting, but they're actually pretty useful. We were going to go find the Ender Dragon, except for we threw an Eye of Ender, and it just falls. It doesn't even go up in the air. It's just broken. And then we tested if it was actually underground, and it was not. So maybe later on we will find a in-game area, but for now, I guess we're just not going to have one. So hope you guys have a great day, and this will be uploaded hopefully today or tomorrow, depending on where you live. Well, Saturday or Sunday, I guess. Because if you're living in Australia, like literally not even 1% of my viewers are. It says like 0.2%. I don't. That's not even 1% of my viewers live in Australia. So shout out to my Australians that live out there. So see you guys, and hope you have a great week or day or pretty much anything. And I'm happy to celebrate my second 100,000 sparks on Mixer. So Yeah. Hope you be successful in your life, and see ya.